In Ghana, things I know they regret anything what they do here because I did see evidence. See, it's not like things are not cost here, things are also cost here. But there's one thing I love here, that getting money here is easy. There is money flow in system. In Nigeria, there is no money flow in system. We have deflation and inflation at the same time in Nigeria. We have deflation and inflation in Nigeria at the same time. Money is hard to get in Nigeria. And you get it and you end up spending it in something that you can't even comprehend as costly as well. But the thing is that there is money flow in system. You can even easily get 1,000 naira. You can easily get 5,000. You can easily get 10,000. I'm telling you, in a blink of eyes like this.
Could this be some of the reasons why Nigerians love to come to Ghana? This Nigerian lady lists a lot of points and factors. According to her, there is money in the system in Ghana. Even though Ghana is more expensive than Nigeria, these are the reasons why she prefers to live in Ghana. Let's take a look at the video, and please do not forget to like the video and comment your thoughts below.
Look at this generator. Like, I remember when this generator was 10,000 or 14,000. This generator is 100. Wait, guys, please indulge me. When you bought this generator that time, how much was it? Please, how much was it?
So my Nigerian brothers and sisters, where they still argue, una better pass Ghana, I won't make ask una question. Tell me what will be problem for Nigeria, because as it starts now, everything is not a problem. We dey talk about other things until I came across this video where you just like, even this generator where no make sense. Where people now, only poor people they buy them. It's not more something that to say even poor people cannot even afford it. We don't get light, they compare yourself to Ghana where they steady light. We don't get good road, they compare yourself to Ghana where get good road. You don't get water, they compare yourself to Ghana where water they like inside this where they live. So this compound, like water go flow like this, go they complain, make they off it because of water bill. And I tell you that they steady water, at least anything. See, I know they regret anything what they do here because I did see evidence. And now they compare on ourselves. We go still buy this generator, 100 and something thousand. Buy how many liters of fuel to fuel it? Yeah? Una go still run for fuel and join. Una go still also get 50 naira and end up using to buy water. See, it's not like things are not cost here, things are also cost here. But there's one thing I love here, that getting money here is easy. There is money flow in system. In Nigeria, there is no money flow in system. We have deflation and inflation at the same time in Nigeria. We have deflation and inflation in Nigeria at the same time. Money is hard to get in Nigeria. And you get it and you end up spending it in something that you can't even comprehend at. And you are saying we shouldn't complain. One year person when he call himself in president, so on the address of the insult us on top of it, they brag, they tell us say in fact and our greatest president, where everything have increased. The level of increase of things in Nigeria is just like that space between heaven and earth. And they are saying we shouldn't complain about it, we shouldn't talk about it. And some people are actually encountering many people's video of why we should complain that Nigeria not hard. Even if they wanted to increase cost of living, money should be circulated in the system freely. There should be money flow in the system. You can't be increasing cost of living and there is no money flow in the system. In Ghana, things are costly as well. But the thing is that there is money flow in the system. You can even easily get 1,000 naira. You can easily get 5,000. You can easily get 10,000. I'm telling you, in a blink of eyes like this. You know they waste time. I'm telling you, but in Nigeria, to get 1,000 naira like this, to spend it like this, and they're saying we shouldn't complain. And meanwhile, so many of you are coming here to say, giant of Africa, you are better than us. Now, no, they see what Burkina Faso they do ordinary, but now not see them. Now, so they call them ordinary. The same Burkina Faso, Ghana, we not called. Don't worry, watch and see what John Mama is going to turn to Ghana. He's going to turn this Ghana into, and that time I go open. Very soon, I will see this African country where we don't disrespect a bit little because we are the giant of Africa, because we get population. Now we go they beg them. With this kind mindset we get, because your papa be president, you know go tell and say, but you know they do well. Because your uncle will be president, you know go tell and say, uncle, you know they do well. Because your papa they love, or you follow for person where president they share money give. Now no go support say, oh, this system is not for foreigners. And they are coming here to brag they are better than others. Where would they buy fuel every day? Even the fuel itself we can't even buy now because of how expensive it is. There is no money in the system, lack of electricity, no water, no security. Every day Fulanis buying people in different areas in Nigeria, and yet they are not doing anything about it. And you are comparing to yourself here, See, don't worry, I will just make a video one say in the night here, like you can literally stay outside. Like now there's heat, there's steady light, but there's still heat. But you can stay outside, you can lie down outside. Some people can stay outside till 12:03 in the midnight. And you have never been I've never lie down here or wake up the next morning and the people are saying, oh, there was a robbery somewhere, or no, you can literally lie outside. I can sleep outside till morning. One day, I will just go outside, maybe in the midnight, and make a video so you can see how people are roaming around in the midnight. And nobody's afraid of anything. Nobody's afraid of someone coming to collect your phone from you. And nobody is running. See, you can even sleep outside till morning and nothing will happen to you. And I tell you, and they are coming to tell me that you are better than those people who have this kind of peace. They don't born you and make you sleep outside for Nigeria. You're not okay. If the money ritual people did not take you, they will carry you and use you for what they are using people to do. If you did not fall in the hand of those people, they're not even boy make you sleep outside for Nigeria. They crazy way to make you sleep outside for Nigeria. If not a Fulanis, now ritualists, one of these people is likely to take your life off from you. If you ever try to sleep outside for night, see the grace? Idea, we are very far. We're very far. It's better we accept it early and work on it so that we can have this good life that we are craving for. That's it.
How shameless and problematic Nigeria is at this point. I first of all know you would want me to mind my business and talk about my own country, Ghana. But listen, I don't really care about what you think. And if you haven't checked in my videos, I talk more about my country than any other on this platform. But at this point, it's not just silly and problematic how miserable Nigeria is. It's becoming for all of West Africa. And if you feel agitated already for my choice of words, wait and hear the rest of all I have to say. Nigeria's population is a national security threat to every neighboring and West African country. As of March this year, Nigeria's population is more than half the total population of West African countries. More than half. This means on any given day, the influx of Nigerian citizens to any West African country will easily swallow up the entire local population. This is why every country in West Africa needs to have a say in what goes on in Nigeria on the backdrop of the fact that they like to travel, ladies and gentlemen. They like to move, and they are moving in numbers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, two major situations are making Nigeria look scary to the rest of Africa, especially the neighboring West African countries. And I said two major things. But first, let's put aside the lack of stable electricity and inflation for now. Those are regular problems everywhere that every country in Africa has to deal with. However, there are two worrisome situations brewing in Nigeria, which threatens the sovereignty of other African countries, has to do with the religious extremism and poverty. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to again hold back on the insults for now and also put down your biased glasses and hear me out for a minute before you come in. Are you aware of the number of Islamist jihadist groups operational in Nigeria as of 2025? Let me give you the list, ladies and gentlemen. It started in the year 2000 with Boko Haram, whose aim is to establish an Islamic state in Nigeria. Then the first splinter group from Boko Haram, called Ansaru, was formed in 2012. After Ansaru came the next splinter group called Islamic State West Africa Province, aka ISWAP, which started in 2016. Darul Salam also came in from the Niger Delta, and then the multiple Fulani militant groups came in. Just when we thought these groups were too many to handle for one country, then we hear of a group originally from Mali and also operational in Niger moving in to Nigeria. They are called Lakurawa. The situation appears to get worse by the days, from one bad jihadist group to a worse group. Ladies and gentlemen, is Nigeria becoming or already become the main breeding ground for all terrorist groups in Africa? What's going on here? When other countries are thinking of ways to create conducive environment to entice foreign investment, Nigeria is rather enticing terror. Let me ask you this. What conditions are making the northern part of Nigeria so enticing to these groups in the first place?
You heard all that this man said. And it is even now that I understand there is certain names and groups of bandits, terrorists in Nigeria that I don't even know of until this man actually reviewed it as. So many of us in Nigeria doesn't know that there are different categories and types of terrorists in Nigeria. We only know Boko Haram, the one that was popular, and this swap or something that I'm just starting hearing not quite long. And now another one in Niger is relocating down to Nigeria. I want to know why Muslims in Nigeria are allowing a certain group of people who has interior motive to be hiding under religion, under Muslims in Nigeria, under their religion, to commit all these atrocities, to spoil our Nigeria, which they don't spoil already. And they keep quiet to the point that they don't want to do anything about it. Is it that They are the ones sponsoring it. They are the ones behind it. I really want to understand, because if we should be truthful with ourselves as Nigerians, we love crying and smiling all the time. So for anybody, any Nigerian who would see this particular man's post and be against it or be angry about it is not a truthful person, or is in the category of those who want to be crying and smiling. We all know that every damn thing this man said is true, and that is our biggest problem. And truly, as this man said, we always like traveling, and like he said, we travel in numbers, so we can't actually end up spoiling us and still want to extend it somewhere else. True. It is going to affect a lot of neighboring countries. No cap. There was someone that was discussing with me not quite long ago, and he was saying, like, if you go to Togo and see the level of Nigerian that is in prison, you would know. So the reason why all these things are working and it's keep increasing is that we seem not to be truthful with each other, to tell ourselves the truth. Because what we should have done after seeing this video is to take our time, also think deep about this video, begin to seek for solution. At least the one that is planning to come and join the one that is already, they should not come. It's only in Nigeria that you have free will to do everything. I did my NIN in Ghana here, and they only gave me a non-citizenship, and I even paid in dollar as ECOWAS country. Every damn thing here is a must. Like, you should do things proper. There's a lot of people who are also living without having it because it's ECOWAS relationship and whatever. But I'm telling you, when the real deal is there, see, you must. If you don't, it's going to affect you. It's only in Nigeria that if you know how to speak a certain language in anywhere you reside, you automatically from there, and you can go to any place and get your NIN. Right now, they are planning that even 2027 election, they will be needing voters' card to vote. I don't really know where we are heading to. I don't know where we are heading to as a country. And the worst to come with all is us not being truthful with each other. Us not being truthful and real with what we're supposed to be truthful and real with. Rather, we pretend and keep defending these people that have already failed us. The government of Nigeria have failed us woefully. And instead of us to stand and help ourselves by speaking the truth, by agitating, by seeking for solution, we are pretending and protecting people that doesn't protect us. It's quite a pity. It's really quite a pity.
Indeed, a pity. Nigeria, my country. There's a lot of things need to be done and correct in that country. I am speechless because they have said it all. The Nigerian lady, the Ghanaian man, they have all shake their table. I know Nigerians are ready to type their comments already. Anywhere Nigerians see the truth, they shy away from the truth and forget to take correction. The truth is bitter, but sometimes we need to accept it so that we can correct our mistake. But if we refuse to accept our mistake, how can we correct it? How can we move forward? How can we make things right? There's a lot of things need to be done and change in the country. But no, when Nigerians hear the truth, some of them do not like the truth. They don't want you to speak the truth. Anybody talk about Nigerians, oh, don't say this about Nigerians, don't say that about Nigeria. The country is destroying. The country is going down. In fact, the image of Nigeria, if I tell you how bad is it, oh my God. If you're a Nigerian living in Nigeria, you have no idea what your country name stands for. Step your foot out of Nigeria. When you say you are Nigerians, everybody look at you as if you are outcast. You as if you commit a taboo being a Nigerian. You have no idea what you go through every day when you say you're Nigerians. But at the same time, I also wish for the betterment of the country. I also want to see changes in the country. I wish one day Nigeria should be at least a little bit like Ghana. But at the same time, don't forget to also comment your thought below of what you think of the video, because this video, it really touched me when I hear these things. And don't forget to also share your thought below on the comment section of what you also think of the video. And please, if you have not liked the video, if you have not subscribed, do me by hitting your subscribe button to join this amazing family. And don't forget to turn the notification bell, so whenever I play a new video, you're not going to miss out on my amazing future content. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now and stay blessed, and I love you guys so much. Bye bye.